Hello viewers, welcome. I am Dr. Ravi Kumar from Cyber College, Trichy. Now we can learn the elements of cost. Before that, I recall the term cost. Cost is the value of money that has been used to produce something or to deliver a service. Cost is very important one in decision making. It helps to determine the amount spent for production. Here, for producing anything, we have to pay some amount to materials, labor, and on some other expenses. The amount spent on materials are in two forms as direct materials and indirect materials. Likewise, labor as direct labor and indirect labor, as well as other expenses also as direct expenses and indirect expenses. The amount paid on procuring the raw materials are known as direct material. The amount paid for workers on wages are known as direct labor. Likewise, the amount spent on some expenses directly other than direct material and direct labor is known as direct expenses. Oil, grease, consumable stores are few examples for indirect material. Wages for storekeeper, supervisors are example for indirect labor. Rent and rates for factory building, repairs, insurance and depreciation on machinery, packing costs, carriage outwards are some examples for indirect expenses. All these indirect elements or expenses are collectively known as overheads. Further, these overheads are classified as production overheads, which represents all the indirect expenses incurred in connection with the production of products or services. Office and administrative overhead. They represent the cost of formulating the policy, directing the organization, and controlling the operations of an undertaking which is not directly related to production, selling, and distribution. Selling and distribution overheads, which means the cost of seeking to create and stimulate demand and of seeking order. And with regard to distribution overheads, the total indirect cost associated with the distribution of finished products. So these are all known as overheads. Thank you viewers. We meet you again.